Okay. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. One of my favorite games of all time. Even though I have never even, never gotten very far. But we're gonna start from scratch in the science mode. So we don't need to fulfill any contracts or anything. Yeah, so it's a very interesting game in many ways. And then it's gonna look like a misspelling, but it's not, because the moon in this game is called it's spelled like that. And then we need to change the flag as well. And I don't know if I should go for this one or this one. It's a tough choice. Oh, I like that one too. Like the psychedelic one. It's always a tough choice. But let's go with this one. Yes. Yeah. We just need to start. And I can't remember any controls at all. So this is gonna be interesting. There's a lot of tutorial stuff. We don't need that. We just need to go to the flight assembly, vehicle assembly, and then we need to build our first rocket. And this is one of my favorite parts. It's the music in this section. That's how I do it. Let's see what we got. We don't have a lot of parts yet. Like, we need to do a flight and get some science points. That's what these things are for. So we need to do these tests and while in orbit and stuff, in different environments to get can't remember how to zoom or anything. I'm doing this the long way around. This what's all this? Ah. This is it. Just like that. The first one doesn't have to be like very accurate. And then a fuel tank and we need a parachute as well. And then we need, we need pretty much everything we got. Aerodynamics, and then we're gonna go with like a triangular thing, like from here. But the first flight is gonna be a little bit anticlimactic. Oh, and then we need to give this one the good old name. I usually give it Space Can. And how do we do things? Okay, launch. But we also need to set some stages so the parachute and the thing doesn't go off like at the same time. I'm gonna show you right away, because I can just revert the flight. Okay, let's see. Yeah. And the parachute like went off like right away. You see? So now it's caught in the parachute. And that's not what we want to happen. So we need to rearrange these things so it doesn't go off at the same time. But let's revert the flight to the launch. It's impossible to play this game like realistically without reverting flights. Like, it is possible, but it's not very fun. But we need to get a few things here. We need to get a... Let's see... Crew report. Keep experiment, and then we need to see if we can. Whoa! I don't even know how to zoom or anything. That's so. Like, I don't know how to zoom yet, but observe mystery goo. Keep experiment, and then we're gonna do the same thing with this one. And then we are going to recover vessel to get our science points. And what science points do is it's very important. We got 5 points. Now we need to go to, yeah, this research building, and then we need to like unlock stuff. So you can see there's like a ton of stuff like nuclear propulsion, like a ton of tech stuff here that cost like 1,000 science, like in the end. But the thing about science mode is you have to push your equipment to new frontiers or whatever. So we have some options. Like we can go like for aerodynamics or better engines or survivability and like exploring things, like actually being outside the spacecraft and like making space stations and stuff. But first we need the better engines, I think, and particularly better fuel tanks. But here there's like engineering 101. What kind of parts are in here? We have some engines and a fuel tank in here. And we have yeah, and here we have a decoupler thermometer. It's very good for experiments and then just some communication stuff to you know, to get the experiments back, just in case you send up an unmanned flight or something, which you can do later. But like 5 science is nothing, so like let's just get in here and then put on the new tech and actually launch the rocket. This is the fun part. Edit stages. Yes, I would like to edit some stages. Oh. See, this is the important one. You need to like edit the stages and then I think it's from bottom to top. I'm pretty sure. Or else we can just like, but that gets rid of the problem we saw before. So like this is the basics of all the rocketry, is like you can put on a decoupler as well. Actually, I'm gonna do that right away just to show. Let's see, science. We need the thermometer as well. We just need the one. So let's just put it there. Actually, I'm gonna put 2 on, just because in that way we can like carry more experiments. Like you need to like take experiments on the way up and the way down and all kinds of stuff. So here comes some interesting stuff. The decoupling. So we get rid of the rocket and then see what we do here is like go in here and then you can like customize that with like even bigger rockets, so it's the same principle like as you go along. Um, but let's try to launch and see if I got the things in the right order, or else I just need to reverse it, and then it's no problem. Found out how to zoom finally. Good. Yes, and then oh yeah, EVA report as well. Take surface sample. That's 9 signs. That's good. I know the first things are a little bit boring, but store experiment. Then can you do another one? I need an EVA report from you. Oh. And then go back on board, and then we need to actually do a flight. Very good, very good. Observe mystery goo. Keep experiment. We are spinning. And a crew report. We got some decent height off that, like. Very decent. So we just need to land. And I don't want to deploy the parachute too early. So thing now is too late. I don't know what went wrong there. Just revert flight. Whoops. So we need to do all that again. I think it was because I was in the wrong setting with the cursor. Okay. I need to EVA. See, now I'm a little bit faster. Oh. Log temperature. Oh yeah, the SAS module, that's good. Crew report. I think I fucked this up. Like, why do I have that fucking thing on screen? Like, red flight, red to launch. Don't worry, I'm gonna get better at this. I haven't played this for like, I don't know, probably over a year at this point or something. EVA. Take surface sample. Keep experiment. And we need to store the experiment. And then we need to do an EVA report. And then board again. And then launch. I'm gonna have the SAS module enabled now. As you can see, it makes the thing way more stable. Okay. Crew report. Yes, please. As you can see, there's the moon. That's where we need to go to. And see, we even get like some different results while we are falling, and then we need to take I'm just gonna manually deploy this time. It's because it's right on the edge, that one. And that one too. So I need to move those two. But that was a successful flight for once. But yeah, we play a Kerbal Space program for the crashes as well. So all right. So this is where we landed. Let me Let me see if I can remember how to. Let's toggle map. See, this is the whole planet we have to. It's not Earth. It's I think it's called Kerbin or something. And then around that you have the moon, and then a second moon, and then you zoom out, and then you have a whole solar system. Like there's nothing beyond here, but like getting to here is like that would be incredibly hard. But like, what's this unknown object? I better get a ton of science for discovering those. But as you can see, it's like far, far away from the moon, you know. You need to, first we need to get into orbit, you know, get all the parts required for that. And then we need to like try to get to the moon, and then maybe like get over here, and then maybe take a few unknown objects, and then go to Mars. I can't remember what Mars is called in this. It's called Duna, and then there's Venus, and the one closest to the sun. uh, there's Uranus somewhere, and this is the thing I end up orbiting the most when I try to go into space. Just end up orbiting the sun. That's not very hard. You just need to like wait. If you end up in any range like to this, you will end up orbiting the sun if you don't orbit anything else. So it's like small steps, and you get science for like this, like if you go to the desert and take some samples there, and go up to the Arctic and take some samples there and stuff. So if you know how to get the science, it's not that bad. It's not totally. Oh, oh yeah. You also have like maneuver mode and like you have all kinds of things. But yeah, Crouch, EVA, let go. Sure, repack the chute, but how do I get rid of this thing? Like, I need to find that out, or else my flights are gonna be be ruined many a time. Uh, Maybe I just need to. Yeah, I just need to press square on the same thing. So this game was originally made for PC. So oh yeah, and just do like this. Recover vessel. Nice. Oh, I forgot to play the flag. Shit. But now we can get better engines, and I mean we got quite a bit of science from that 28. So Kerbal Kerman, you done it again. Astronaut complex. Let's see. Yeah. There she is. Change suit? What? Ah, nice. Alrighty. I'm still trying to get hold of these controls and like what to do specifically, but let's see if we can change the crew from in here. We should be able to, maybe. Yeah, crew. I like to change them out every once in a while. Well, what we needed to do was like change the position of these. But I'm still gonna need 2 of them. We are going to put them on individually anyway. Like this. Is the horn floating around over there? Yeah, it is. It's right here. Nice. So now we don't have to like fight with the crew hatch every time. Okay. Hi, most hated. Good to see you. Let's save. Yeah, me too. I'm also struggling to land on the moon. I've never been there myself, so I'm just trying. As you can see, I can't even navigate the menu. I haven't played this for like 1.5 years or something. I need to get to the science thing, and then we need to work out what We need a heat shield if we need to go into orbit anyway. But how much science do we have? We have 23. So here we have some aerodynamics and some this is the one that gives us the Science Junior, but let's do the engines first and then see what's what after. So what we need to do now is like add another stage to this monstrosity. Adding a coupler and then make sure that the stages are as they should be. And now we have a ton of options for engines, but if there's anything that can get us into orbit, it's this bad boy. So I'm not so worried about the heat shield. We can get that after, maybe. Maybe I won't even use the second rocket. I don't think we have anything in here like anything special, so it's gonna make it like a dart or something. And then we're gonna launch this thing, see how far it gets us. And we don't need any EVA reports or anything, we just need to launch. See how better connect that SAS module. Get the temperature while we can. 20 VA. 20 VA. Think our parachute might be going. We have a lot of observed mystery goo. Crew report and sorry. One second. As you can see, the thumper got us very very well on our way into space, so toggle the map and check our orbit and see what we can do here. Then is we can because we have like next to no gravity now, we can just shoot our rocket all the way, and then you can see how that changed the whole orbit thing. You can see that's the peak of our orbit. 130,000 kilometers. So. And while we are up here, we can we are more than safe to do an EVA report. Maybe even another crew report. Sorry, I'm just fiddling with all the things. EVA. And then you don't want to let go. And that's 8 signs there, right there. Let go of the other stage, the final stage. But you can look at her face down in the corner. It's very good. Oh, look at that. You can zoom out quite far, especially when you're in space. Like in space you can zoom out like crazy far. Oh, yeah. Look, we're like still focused on like our thing, but and you can see the moon clearly. All the music and all the stuff. You can see that square down there is our rocket. Just gonna turn this around. Oh, I need this. I moves myself still. Ah, yeah, that's how we do it. We need to. I already did all the cool experiments, I think. No, didn't do that one. 10 signs. How about that? Hopefully I can get back without a heat shield, but at least now I'm not like going straight down, so. But we are hitting the atmosphere now. And I can't just deploy my parachute just to... Okay. Now we need to keep an eye on temperatures and that. Very close to overheating. Shouldn't overheat. Shouldn't overheat. Come on. Yeah. It's just sinking temperature. Perfect. If we were going straight down there, we would have been dead for sure. So you can still see the moon and everything. So all we need to do now is like deploy the parachute. Let's do that in like good time. Can't remember which one of these we used. Okay. Keep that. So you can see a successful flight can very easily give a lot of signs, especially when you start going into orbit. Like, I just need some better fins and maybe some better staging, you know. Maybe a heat shield for the way down. But that comes naturally because it's gonna be one of the things that cost least. Things that I need the Science Junior thing and all those kinds of things. But we were lucky on the way down. I was very close to like flipping the aircraft. Just a little bit to take the heat off. Landing in the middle of the ocean. And we could do like a EVA report and some things, but we don't have the capacity to get it back, so we are like maximum what we can have of experiments and stuff. But we started around here. Here is the space center. Do we have an island airfield and I wonder if we can choose launch sites. Let's just recover the aircraft before we do anything else. Sorry for coughing into the mic. But look at that, 56 science. Now we just need to use all this. What's in the past part? A nose cone. don't really need that. The winglet we need. The decouplers we definitely need. So we can put rockets on the side of each other instead of just vertically. Then of course, like all these kinds of things, a service bay is to kind of put all the experiments in, so they're not external. Some better parachutes, landing struts. But that leads into like down here where we get the the science junior is very important. Also experiment storage units and stuff. And what we do that is like we put that on the final stage of the rocket. So it's like instead of just having the pod, we have a bit of a bigger vehicle to enter with. So we need heat shields and stuff because it's a lot heavier when we re-enter. But also it's gonna get us secure us a lot more experiments per flight. So wonder what the final things are. Whoa, that looks crazy. Then you can like whoa, a moon launch site? Whoa, that would be so you can see there's like, depending on what you want to go for, what kind of goals you have. You can go different routes, but in the start we mostly need you know, just the basic things to unlock all the other things. Flight control, what do we have? Parts list. The lock winglets, they're very good. They're very good. So reaction wheels also very good to have. Like we need those when we get into space. 45 science for the junior thing. So we need to take the parts we now have done, and you know, I'm really interested in that moon base though, like 90, 160. I assume you get a ton of like science when you like do different experiments on different places. Like not only you can see as I got out into space, not only did I get a lot more for my experiments, I also could do a few more experiments due to having more things on my my aircraft, spacecraft. But like the basic concept here is very good. We just need to put more things on it. Let's see, fuel tanks. Probably need a fuel tank. See if we put a fuel tank on this, we can get a lot further in on the planet. We won't get up as far because we don't have the power from the rocket. But maybe with the extra fuel we can make up for it. Actually, we can do like this, and then instead of thrust limiter to, I'm gonna set it to 95%. This is a little bit hard because I'm using this fucking stick. Okay, 90. Fuel. We're gonna take a little bit off just to have a lighter spacecraft. Robotics, nothing yet. We do have some side boosters though, but I don't think those are gonna be important yet. Service bay, we definitely need that, and that needs to be above the coupler. So, and then we need to open the service bay, and now is when the magic really happens, because now you can move your experiments in here. Then you can like arrange them however you wish. Aerodynamics, we maybe want some bigger winglets in the bottom. We're gonna only put 3 wings on it because we don't want too much drag. Close that for now. Ground. We get these fantastic things. Nah. gonna try like that. Thermal. We need that. A heat shield. So. Don't need radiators. Oh, just the one maybe. Oh. Not if it looks like that, then we don't need it. Communication. Don't really need to communicate anything yet. Oh, I have more science stuff. I have some barometers. Let's do two of those as well. I don't know if this one can even fit in here. I don't think so. It actually does. And we have bombs to go now. Good. Deploy shield. What the fuck? A lot of things look a bit crooked on my spacecraft right now, but it's gonna be better, don't worry. Utility, anything we absolutely need. No, we have the parachute, we have the science stuff, we have the cargo, which we don't have, okay. Could put one of these on there, but wait. If I can put this in here, I'm golden. Perfect. Okay, now we just need to check the stages. 1, 2. And then a rocket, and then decoupling, and then a parachute. Good. Just wait one second. I'm having a little issue here. I'm just open this and read the barometer while I'm solving this. Alrighty. Let's try to launch this thing. With a little less fuel and then a little less thrust, then it should be holding longer, but like not be like as boggled down by being heavy in the start. Because some rockets you can see like they're almost too heavy to fly. Whoa. We clearly set that stage wrong. And we're not going that high anyway, so yeah. Revert flight to vehicle assembly, please. We did something wrong. I did something wrong. Particularly in the staging with this thing. Fuck it, I don't need these liners. I think they kind of messed it up. And then we're gonna stop trying to be a wise guy and just 100% all of this to get even higher and alrighty. I need the pressure data from this. Just because it's basically free science. Alrighty. Looks good so far. I think I'm gonna try to pitch just a little bit. And don't decouple during while in this stage. Wait a little bit and then yeah. And we do like that. Good. Time for some experiments. You can do some experiments, you can do like multiple times and you get a little bit of extra science. And crew report, we're gonna transmit that. But yeah, being an astronaut is a little bit of busy work in the start, but Hopefully we land somewhere cool. Of course we can control that better and better as we go along. We need to take some samples of the ocean when we land there too, and but realistically what we should have done is like wait for the rocket to going up to like the apex of where we're going and then use the second rocket, because then we can get a lot further. I'm just gonna make sure this is pointed somewhat downwards, and then we can enjoy the view. I can rotate it a little bit like this. So now we just but I think what we need is a little bit more like a little bit more rocket power, you know, to get further. And then into orbit and stuff. But let's see, when we land here we take an EVA report and a surface sample where we are, and then see how much science we get from this launch. But it's very pretty up here, like. Can even like look at the moon. And one day we're going to have powerful enough rockets that we can just fly up there. It's going to be incredible. But yeah, let's toggle that cursor off so my staging actually works. Else I'm going to be fucked when I need the parachute. That's what went wrong the last time. And see, we don't really have any temperature problems. It's a little bit wobbly, but it's not too bad. But now we don't have any temperature problems. It's only if we come in like super fast. You can see here there's some mountains and stuff, so it's a little bit different. Don't worry, that's just our fuel booster, or our second rocket, because it would be very close to where we are, same velocity and everything, you know. So crew hatch. EVA. EVA report should give us a little bit. And then surface sample with 9 signs. And then let go. Oh. And then the best feature of this entire game. Planting a flag. Oh yeah. Bam. And you can just remove the helmet when you're on Earth. So. Remove neck ring as well. Nice. So, 1 second. So you can like jump around and do stuff. Pretty sure you can. Yeah. Just climb on board when it's like this far down, and then return. See how much science we got. I think we got like a little bit. At least maybe enough to. Holy fuck, we got 37 science. So let's see what our options are. We can get better rockets and we can get some better aerodynamics. Flight control might be good. We definitely need this for the Science Junior. But what are like the next steps? That's like a new. Is that a new crew cap? Yeah, Mark II command module. This might be okay, but not entirely necessary. I think what we need to get to our goal is plain and simple. It's better rockets, bigger rockets, more of them, all that kind of stuff. But right now we need the Science Junior and the rockets that follow along. And see antenna, some radiators, storage unit, which is very good to have. And a Sputnik unit. You could also call it so. And a rechargeable battery pack. That's good for transmitting things, transmitting experiments to back to the ground. So I think the next year, I don't know. Some more batteries and some a big flashlight. What's this? So just some flashlights and stuff, so you can see it's not so much what you want in the end. Like right here in the start, it's more like spending your points fairly wisely to get some way better, some better rocketry. Do we have here? We have crew cabin strut connectors. They're very useful. Bigger decoupler and structural fuselage. Big flags. And then some launch stability enhancers, just for, you know, when you build even bigger. A lot of good aerodynamics parts here, like some good wings and tail fins, tail connectors for the rockets on the sides, and oh yeah, and basic stuff for this is basic stuff for space planes as well. So, but space planes aren't that they aren't super good. So sorry for just like looking at this forever, but I need to. I can't remember what's where. So. But some of the endgame stuff seems crazy, like hypersonic flight, holy crap. But pretty much all of this is like, all this in the middle is like for space planes, so we can pretty much like go around the middle and then get all the good stuff here. Like very heavy rockets. These are super big. Like you can see at the bottom, that's 1 meter for a solid fuel booster. Whereas the one we have now is let's see. Yeah, 1 meter for comparison. So these bigger rockets they get very huge. But let's try to do a little bit better. We need the Science Junior and oh yeah, that can go inside of this thing, I think. Wrong thing. This thing. We just need to relocate this. And then it should be, yeah, perfect. That's not good. That's gonna. It's very tightly packed in here, but. Gonna be good. Bigger parachute just yet. But we can put these on now. Because they actually fit on the Science Junior better. Quite a bit better. I think we're ready to launch this one. Now just do like that, and then we look at the map to see when we are in. You can see we're going quite far with this one, so what is our maximum? 43,000. And go. Oh shit. Nearly lost control there. Manually, had to manually decouple. But at least we got a bit more height. Toggle map. We're going to land in the ocean, which is good. Because we can take surface samples there and crew reports. Because it's a different 22 science. It's gonna put this thing into position like that. Didn't get a lot from that. So now we're just waiting. Just waiting. I hope the parachute can hold up with the weight. But first we need to get into the atmosphere. Wow. That's a pretty soft entry. But I think the weight of the Science Junior and all that is like... it's making it so that we don't gain as much height anymore. But when we land, we're going to just do some of the different experiments. A surface sample. Yeah. Just board and then Where's the it's a little bit fiddly sometimes. Especially when you don't quite remember all the controls in that. But some new results with the goo. Let's lock the temperature twice. And the crew report. And then recover. See how much science we got. 43, that's okay. Oh. Yeah, we don't need any of this yet. Part list. Winglet. These winglets are nice to have, but I think better rockets for now is the way to go. Unless we have something exploring things. Not that I can afford. Hitchhiker storage container. Mobility enhancer, that's so they can climb up and down the spacecraft. Some wheels. That looks like some expensive stuff, like advanced stuff. We're going with advanced rocketry. and then we shall see what we can do with the new rocket, because now we can scrap. Yeah, we can scrap this one now. And get something more like this on board. It's much lighter. Fuel tanks. I think that's much better. Let's test it. No, I need more rockets, like in the first stage, like for sure. Like, need at least 2 more to get the proper like lift to get into orbit and stuff. But I think this is a good start. You can see it's using much less fuel now because it's much lighter. That's the first stage done. Now we just need to check right here to see if we're actually correct about Let's just try to land in the ocean or something. We have plenty of fuel though. So as you can see, we are like... we're getting like a pretty good distance here. I don't think it's gonna be quite enough to get into orbit. But it's gonna take us far away. As you can see, we're constantly like increasing the apex. And shut off right about now. Yeah. Where are we landing? Right on the edge, right over there. We're flying quite low, like normally it would be like over 100,000 kilometers or something, but yeah, let's just get rid of that the excess weight and then enjoy the view. You can see it's just gonna slowly follow us, but we're a little bit faster than it because of the decoupling mechanism. I'm not really gonna do any experiments like right now. I'm gonna do them when we land. And see all the good stuff. Don't even think it's gonna be daytime where we land. So at least we're on the way down now. But this time we have an even softer angle through the atmosphere, so I don't even think the heat shield is gonna be in use. Yeah, it is a little bit, but it's not it's not overheating in any way. It's not like the first time where we went through the atmosphere and everything just the temperatures just went crazy. But that's pretty much the hardest part, I think. But you can see if we just need a little bit more in the first stage, and then we can get into orbit easily. I'm gonna deploy the chute now. You can see the sunrise. I think it's a sunrise. It might be a sunset. But because we're up so high, it like goes further and further down as we go down. So we can't quite see if it's going up or down before we have landed. Let's do EVA reports and surface samples and all that kind of stuff. Surface sample. It's a little bit fiddly with all this. But it would have been even worse if it had been in career mode, because then you have to build up your reputation and get like get contracts and all kinds of stuff. It's fun if you're like into that kind of stuff, but I just kind of want to get to the moon in a not too slow manner. See, when we do all these experiments, it really gives us a lot. It really adds up like a lot. Can I get one more mystery go? Get something out of it. I think that was pretty much it. Let's check out once again where we landed compared to. I mean, that's quite far. So if we go up north instead, we could get a ton of science. The only problem is like the mountains. It takes forever when you land in the mountains, plus you might like just be stuck rolling down a mountain. So but let's oh, you have the atmosphere thing here. Maybe I should go for that when I test the things. But we have like the different atmospheres thing. Let's see how much science that that got us. $40 science. Alright. I don't think that we can afford anything with that anyway. Not anything that we want. But I think we have gotten like quite far in just a couple of hours. We just need to, yeah, keep on keeping on, and get even bigger rockets and even more rockets and more science things, and I'm pretty much gonna keep out of this space plane thing. Oh. Science at the archives, okay. Ah. Never heard that before, never seen this before. Like, it's probably like there, you know. Has probably been there for quite a while. Still never like looked at it. So this is all the science report I've turned in. Oh, nothing from. There's a little Moon below teeny. Then the moon and all kinds of stuff, so you get like a that's interesting. So you can keep an eye out if you have done like grasslands and water and all those kinds of basic things. But what I would do now, like to improve the rocket, is like add 2 or 3 rockets on the side of on the first stage. That should give us enough height to like get into orbit, and then maybe a little bit more fuel on the second booster, so there's enough fuel to get down again. You know. I think that would be the way to go. I like how huge this building is. It's like absolutely massive. There's so many things going on. Like you can see the small Kerbals like walking around in the bottom and stuff. Damn, I'm getting tired. So I think the plan for... I am getting tired, so I'm gonna end in a little bit. I'm just gonna talk about what the plans for the next time would be. It would be something like getting into orbit and then getting even more science so we can get even better and better rockets. I think the rockets is the name of the game here. I've played this like 3 or 4 times before in science mode, and I have never gotten to the moon because I have just been struggling, like totally struggling with the science and stuff. But I have never been going to maybe more kinds of biomes, and maybe we need a science junior more on that thing. Maybe we need to make it a whole lot bigger. The main vehicle, the one that the part that actually touches down in the end. Just so we can get even more science and even more experiments going. Because as you can see, like, it's not because I necessarily want to do the same thing twice that I do. I have 2 of each experiment. I mean, it's nice when you like did like in the water when you can just, you know, go crazy and then get like 40 science or something. We also need to make this this rocket a little bit a little bit better looking. It's a little bit crooked, especially the two original goo experiment things. But I think this is like pretty much like, you know, get into orbit, you know, get the flying right and stuff, because I wasn't like 100% up on, you know, what's the most optimal way to get into orbit. So but yeah, I am going to end the stream here. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next stream. Bye.